Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you how to extract and rip songs from NDS like games via VGMTrans. So to install it, you have to go into Google Chrome or a web browser. I had to search up VGM and yeah, I'm just gonna leave a link in the description. Just gonna leave a link in the description. Scroll down until you see here. You get down the bleeding edge word from here. Click on that. Click on the here, and you'll see all this. If you use Mac OS on ARM64, click this. If you use Windows, then click this. If you use Linux, then click this. And if you use Mac OS Intel, click this. So I'm using Windows, so I'm gonna click this. Then just click the first one. I have like 2 of these already, but I'll recommend getting WinRAR, and then you'll see VGMtrans in that zip file, and then you'll see this bin file. Extract the bin file to your desktop. You have to click extract to, then desktop. It doesn't have to be your desktop. And then when you go to your desktop, you'll see the bin folder. Where's the bin folder? Hold on. Yeah, here it is, the bin folder, and it has to be in that folder to work. And then you'll go in here. I had to go, and then you'll see you have to look for this. It says VGMtrans.exe. Click on that. And then once you click on it, go back to your web browser and just search up the ROM of the NDS game that you want. So Mario Kart DS, and then wait, no, Mario Kart DS ROM, and then you'll see ROMs games. I'll recommend ROMs games and click save game. It's gonna be in a zip file. It doesn't have to be Mario Kart DS. It could be any other NDS game. And you might get a pop-up. Just exit. Just exit after you see the pop-up. It probably, I do not know what that will do, but don't interact with it. Okay, then you have to watch and wait for it to download. I already have, so that's why there's a 1. And then click on it, and then if you have WinRAR, then you'll see this. Click extract to. Just click whatever file you want. I have a beta file. I'm just gonna put it into that folder called Don't Open Me. There's like nothing in there. But yeah, and then go back into VGMtrans, click File, Open, and then try to locate the file that you put it in. If it's one of these main files here, then it's gonna be easy to look for it. Or might, or not, or kind of know if you have a bunch of files, and it'll be in there. And then you'll see this, and this is all the sounds from the game. I hear this. That's a victory lap. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is either. So I want figure 8 circuit. So that's how I do it. So you have to go. You have to go to. Have to right click on it and then click export as MIDI and SF2 or MIDI SF2 and DLS. I would recommend MIDI and SF2, but if you want a DLS file, then click MIDI and DLS. So then just extract it to the folder that you want it in. I guess I'll put in that don't open me folder because that's like I never really use that folder. And then open FL Studio or whatever program you use that supports sound fonts. Just any program that supports sound fonts. Then you'll go into here. Then click sound font player, and click the file icon, then locate the file that I put it in. I put it in the don't open me file. Then you'll see that the SF2 file in there, and you'll see this. You probably don't understand what this means, but don't worry. Just like it's. But yeah, hear that? Does that sound familiar? And the best part about it is that it's in HQ because it's actually a RIP. It's actually a RIP, and you also got the MIDI file, so you can also like do like a sound file remix of Figure 8 Circuit if you want to. But I would just recommend searching up Figure 8 Circuit MIDI on Google because extracting it from the NDS file, it'll be Flex or whatever, like the default Flex, like the default FL Studio thing, and then it'll just sound very bad. So I want to do that. You have to like do this whole sound file, and I'm just gonna show you all these. So I had to delete all these. I'm gonna show you all these. So this is like all these probably sound at least a little familiar. Okay, so that sounds familiar. And then Instabank number 1. That I guess it sounds familiar for me. It doesn't really sound that familiar though. And then Instabank number 4. This is like guitar noises. As you go up, it'll change noise. Like hear this. Yeah, that sounds familiar. And this also sounds familiar. This might sound familiar. And this also might sound familiar. Like hear this. Yeah, that sounds familiar. And this, I never really heard this in the song. I also never really heard this, but that probably wasn't really used. Then Instabank number 6. Just like strings, like the like synth string and symbol. Interbank number 8. Yeah, I did not hear this at all. Interbank number 10. This is the bass, but when you go up, it just sounds worse. Like it sounds bad, but this sounds way better. And then Interbank number 12. It's like turntables. This was in the song Figure 8 Circuit. Interbank number 30. The trumpet, like the brass. I meant the brass. And that's like the brass ensemble thing, I guess. I think that's brass ensemble. Then Interbank number 27. Just like drum kit. So yeah, that's how to extract SF2 and MIDI files from VGMTrans. So yeah. And I know I deleted the other video because the screen was like this. Like it was just kind of off center, so I had to delete that and had to remake this. So yeah.